Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. Okay, so I already pulled your cards, Taurus. I decided to try something a little bit new this time, just to go ahead and start with what I see. So bottom of the deck here we have the Fool. So what I'm seeing for y'all is that when it comes to love anyways, is that you're a bit hesitant, right? It looks like here at the center of your reading we have Knight of Wands, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Five of Wands. So, oh, it's a little bright. It's okay. Um, it seems like y'all are having a little bit of trust issues. I ain't even gonna lie. So it looks like somebody here, this could have been a past relationship. You were hurt by someone. Right? We have this Knight of Wands character here. Somebody who could have been very, very territorial, very possessive, but also very much about themselves. That's what I get with that Knight of Wands. And because of this, you're a bit reluctant when it comes to new relationships here with this Page of Pentacles and this is a Six of Pentacles, right? So it looks like you're reluctant to give your energy, give your time to anyone because of this past situation. Now, over here we have the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so it looks like you were always very confident. But maybe some new information or something in the past has made you kind of question yourself, or made it so that your confidence, like it was a little ding in your confidence for some reason. It's made you a bit like hesitant, right? And it could be this relationship, it could be some information that you learned or something that happened in the past that's got you questioning yourself, doubting yourself, or feeling not as confident as you used to. Okay, so that's going to be different for everybody. But let me know how it resonates down in the comments. So now what we're going to do, I want to clarify? Okay, yes, I want to clarify this Page of Pentacles here, right? It looks like you have some new opportunities here, something stable, but it looks like it's having a hard time. Okay, it's having a hard time getting grounded here, this new opportunity when it comes to love. It seems like it's because you're doubting yourself here, or you're doubting that this is the right way for you to go. This is your person, basically. For those of y'all, yeah, shooting out here, we have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's like your bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Yeah, it's like you're doubting yourself here, you're questioning yourself, you're all in your head, you have all of these like thoughts and ideas about like if this is gonna work, if it's not gonna work. You could be like, yeah, got the Four of Swords coming out. You need to take a pause, right? I feel like you need to reconnect, regroup, and spend some time right out in nature, connecting with people who you know are your folks, who have your back, who you trust, who've actually built up that rapport with you, so that you don't have to you don't question that what they're saying is out of love, right? But also this is about you needing to get back to you, to focus on you, to heal you, spend some time really connecting with yourself and with the divine, so that you feel more like yourself, right? Because I feel like you're feeling uneasy in some way. You're like doubting yourself, you're questioning, you're on edge in some way. Yeah. But for singles here, I feel like there's a desire to kind of get out there, to, what's coming to my mind is you're hot in the pants, okay? But there's still this kind of trepidation, okay? But let's go ahead and see what the message is here for you, Taurus. What's the message for Taurus when it comes to love? So we have here, look, we got the Nine of Swords. No, that's the Hermit. I'm sorry. That's the Hermit. And then we have the Ace of Swords and Strength here, or Control, in this deck. Yeah, so it looks like you need some alone time. Right, look at these, look. Doesn't that look similar, the birds and all this blue? The birds and the fairies. And the butterflies. Yeah. So what's coming to my mind is come home. Like some of you may have been like avoiding your spiritual path, your spirituality. Right? It could be good for you to really get back to your spiritual practices, whatever that may be. For some of you, it could be going to church. For others of you, it could be, you need to get back to meditating. You need to get back to working out. Whatever it is, whatever that thing is that you do to keep you grounded, to keep you centered and connected with yourself and with the divine, you need to get back to that. Because with this clarity of belief, it's like your mind is all over the place and you don't know what to believe, you don't know what to do. You have all of these thoughts. You could be having racing thoughts or like questioning things, feeling, not so confident about your decision making. And it's time for you to, reel that in and get grounded and focused on like what's important to you, what you want going forward, be it in your love relationships and life in general, all that good stuff, okay? Bottom of the deck here, we have the Nine of Pentacles, well-deserved reward. So yeah, it's time for you to really focus on building up your confidence again, focusing on yourself, doing the things that you need to do for you. Right under that, we have heal, and we have choose your battles, and then we have shine. Yeah, it's time for you to really focus on your healing journey, healing yourself from within, right? Not so much focusing on like the physical, which is good to like have something to focus on, but I feel like this is a spiritual level. This is needing to build up your spiritual power, right? Your connection to the divine. All right, but let's go ahead and pull some cards for advice. Advice here for Taurus. Who's the Lord? Okay, so we have here soulmates. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Let's get one more. Okay. So we have here, okay, listen here. We got abundance, we got soulmates, and we got sexual freedom. Okay, so going back to that message, bottom of the deck, we have spiritual maturity, yeah. Going back to that message of clarity of belief, like figuring out what it is that you want for yourself. A lot of you here could be really wanting like your soulmate connection. You could be really thinking about the future, like marriage, settling down, finding your person, basically. And so with this spiritual maturity on the bottom of the deck, this is talking about doing the things that you may not want to do in order to reap the rewards and the benefits that you desire, right? So if you want a soulmate, but you're out here just entertaining anybody because, oh, you're attracted to them, or maybe you're a little bit compatible or whatever, but you know they're not your lifetime partner, you're going to have to cut that out, right? I'm just going to have to put it bluntly. Because it's time for you to really focus on what it is that you want. And if you want something, there's going to have to be some sacrifices made in order to get that thing in the long run, right? So if you want a marriage, then you need to be marriage minded. You know what I'm saying? If that's not what you want, okay, that's cool. That's your business. But what's coming out in the cards is soulmates and sexual freedom. Now, with this sexual freedom, I feel like there's a need to heal your own kind of, especially with this abundance showing up, there's a need to heal your sexual self, basically. Does that make sense? Right? Let's use an example. Say maybe when you were younger, right? I feel like we're just going to use this example. Go with me. Say when you were younger, maybe you were out there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You was out there in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? But now you're a little bit older. You're a little bit wiser. And you realize that, sex is more than just sex for you. It's, it's about a strong commitment. It's about all these things, and you need all these things in order to, have good sex or whatever, right? Now, if that's true, there's a part of you that maybe has shame or regret or guilt surrounding sex in some way. And there's a need to kind of free up that energy so that you're not like, you don't have shame surrounding your sexual life, your sexual appetite in some way, but to really love on yourself, right? Now, with the sexual freedom showing up, I feel like there's a need for you to figure out for yourself what is good sex. And I'm not talking about like only what feels good, but like what makes sex good for you. Let me break it down because I don't think I'm making sense. Like, do you need to be in a committed romantic relationship, right? Is that a necessity for you in order for the sex to feel good, emotionally, mentally, spiritually? Do you need marriage, right? It's different for everybody, but it's time for you to figure that out, because you may be going against your own internal compass about what feels right for you when it comes to sharing your body in a sexual way. Okay? But also with this abundance card, this is about like really valuing yourself and being mindful of who and what you share yourself with, sexually, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? And I feel like it's really time for you to connect with yourself, right? Going back to the message earlier, connecting with yourself and with the divine, and really like focusing on healing yourself, focus on getting grounded within yourself and deciding for yourself what you want, what is right for you, and sticking with that, right? Even when maybe, your person isn't showing up as quickly as you want them to, okay? Or the things that you want in life aren't showing up, as quickly as you want them to, right? Because like I said, with this here spiritual maturity, you have to realize that, okay, sometimes it takes some time, sometimes it takes a little bit of work in order for things to start coming together the way that I want it to. And even though I don't have it now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to have it in the future, right? So keeping your vision clear and focused on what you really want, and like not sacrificing pieces of yourself in order to find simple pleasures right now. I hope that made sense. All right. Let me know down in the comments if this is resonating, if it makes sense to you. I like to know what you got to say. Okay, but let's get one more card and then we're going to close this out. One more shot. Let's get one more piece. Ice for Taurus. What's the final message for Taurus here? Okay. We got 2 cards, y'all. Alright, so first card here. We got Dearest You. All your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as secret gifts, as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty, so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered just for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. Okay? Now, final one. Dearest You, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy, and every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from let me do that again. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this so when the next What is going on? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. You must know this so when the time comes, you will be fully free and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into awe and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. All right. But that's all I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, be sure to head to the description box below for the link to book that. All right. But peace out.